Hey Hastings! Welcome to this week's explainer of HastingsNow.com's latest release, the Local 10. Think of this as your completely practical, highly essential community briefing. We're talking canceled meetings, levy park events, school plans, the whole shebang. We're basically taking all those scattered updates and deadlines floating around town and turning them into one clear, easy-to-follow guide to set you up for a really productive week. Let's save you some time and get right to the good stuff.
But, before we map out your schedule, we've got to talk about this forecast, because Mother Nature is just treating us incredibly well today. For Monday, August 24th, we're looking at gorgeous, mostly sunny skies, a high of 82 degrees, and nice, light winds. It's basically that perfect late summer sweet spot. And if you're heading out later, it's going to cool down to a super comfortable 64 degrees tonight under partly cloudy skies. Literally, the exact kind of weather that makes you want to get out and enjoy our town.
Okay, let's dive into this week's agenda. First up, urgent city updates. Second, schools and family fun. Third, music, comedy, and parks. And finally, local wins and opportunities.
Starting off with Section 1, Urgent City Updates. Here is your need-to-know info right off the bat.
If you are planning to head over to City Hall tonight, actually, scratch that, you might want to hit pause. Both the Planning Commission and the Public Safety Committee meetings, which were scheduled for 7 p.m. tonight, have been canceled. So the crucial point here is to just check the city's agendas and minutes page instead. Don't make an unnecessary trip, right? Always rely on that official system for the absolute latest status on city meetings. We love it when a quick update can literally save you a drive across town.
Moving on to Section 2, Schools and Family Fun. Time for some back-to-school prep.
All right, here's your mental checklist for the week. Let's just run through these distinct deadlines. You can check them right off. First, for Pine Harbor Christian Academy families, those catered lunch orders are due today, August 24th, and you'll want to go ahead and circle Tuesday, September 1st on the calendar for orientation night. Next, for the planners out there, Little Beginnings Learning Center actually has their pre-K enrollment open right now for September 2026. Yeah, 2026. It's for kids with 1 year left before kindergarten, so reach out to them soon to confirm tuition and availability. Finally, SCE's families, your Scholastic Book Fair is happening this Wednesday, August 26th, from 4:30 to 6:30 p.m. in the gym. Just a quick heads up, that is an exclusive event paired with back-to-school night, not a general public event.
Now here's a number to remember for a really heartwarming event, $75. That's the per-person cost for a Grandparents' Day clay sculpting class over at Squeaky Wheel Pottery. It's happening Sunday, September 13th from 10 a.m. to noon. What's absolutely great about this is it pairs kids ages 6 and up with their grandparents, or as they wonderfully call them, bonus grands or honorary elders. It's just a brilliant way to bond over creativity. Just remember to register everyone who's attending through Squeaky Wheel's original class announcement.
Okay, Section 3, Music, Comedy, and Parks. Let's check out the summer event schedule.
Let's move to and see how this builds throughout the perfect week of entertainment. Tuesday night kicks off with Comedy in the Park at Levy Park featuring C. Willie Miles from 6:30 to 7:30 p.m. The city recommends this one for teens and adults. Then on Wednesday, if you're looking for midweek patio vibes, Doug Orells is hosting live music by Chasing Denver from 7 to 10 p.m. Thursday brings us right back to Levy Park to close out this season's Music Plus Market Series from 6 to 8:30. They've got Sir Psycho, a Red Hot Chili Peppers tribute band, plus food trucks and Kids Zone. Both of those park events are completely free. Just check the city schedule for any weather updates. And that leads us right into Friday's big community event.
Wrapping up with Section 4, Local Wins and Opportunities. Time to celebrate some community achievements. We got to take a second to celebrate the number one here. Specifically, a spectacular hole-in-one over at Emerald Greens Golf Course. Local golfer Clark Traxler Menz sank a hole-in-one on gold number 4. To put that into perspective for you, Emerald Greens says this is only the third hole-in-one of the entire Twin Cities Golf Tour season. Literally, no way. A massive congratulations to Clark on that incredible shot.
Sticking with the golf theme for just a second, we've got even more wins at Emerald Greens. Jeff Wisdom and Rich Darling took first place in a Twin Cities Golf Scramble. Awesome job, guys. Also, you remember that 17th annual Hastings Football Golf Classic fundraiser happening this Friday? Well, Hastings Raiders football recently reported they still have some room for golfers. But you know how it goes, availability changes fast. So definitely hit up the registration page immediately to lock in your spot.
Stepping away from the golf course, let's look at a vital financial resource. And this brilliantly illustrates a common misconception about real estate.
Cami Flynn, a Hastings area mortgage loan officer from Planet Home Lending, shared a really powerful reminder about Minnesota Housing's Step-Up program. It provides down payment and closing cost loans. But here is the kicker. It's actually available to qualifying repeat home buyers, not just first-time buyers. I think a lot of us just assume assistance is only for your very first home, right? Now, obviously, eligibility depends on income, purchase price, and credit, but man, this is a phenomenal local resource to look into if you're thinking about a move but thought you didn't qualify for help.
As we wrap up today's explainer, I want to leave you with a quick quote from the folks at HastingsNow.com. Hastings area businesses, organizations, and residents may submit useful local updates through Local Pigeon. Look, this whole briefing exists because of community input. If you've got an upcoming event or an update that offers real public value and local relevance, you can absolutely participate in this news loop. Submit it. They review submissions for the Local 10, which means you have a direct line to help keep your neighbors in the know.
So, we've covered canceled meetings that'll save you a trip, school deadlines to get you organized, free comedy by the river, and even a path to your next home. Now, what's really interesting about this slide is that it shows just how vibrant this week is going to be. The community has really laid out an opportunity-filled week for us. So, my question for you, how will you make the most of your Hastings week? Get out there, soak up that 82-degree sunshine, maybe hit a hole-in-one of your own. I cannot wait to guide you through a whole new batch of updates next time. Have an absolutely fantastic week, Hastings.